I can't believe they took TikTok away and they brought it back for us, man. But it's Inauguration Day. It's Dr. King Day. It's a drum major for Justice Day in America, man. It is a drum major for Justice Day in America. And we are going to make it happen, bruh. So I know a lot of people have been upset these past couple of days that I've been able to check and just looking at some of the comments. I know I pissed some people off. It's okay. It's okay. I pissed some people off, but that's okay. Life goes on. You know why? Because it's Inauguration Day. And we're not going to sit here and be mad at the nonsense much longer than we have to. You feel me? So at the end of it, it's process, it's pomp and circumstance. And we at the pomp and circumstance part of the party. And right now we're live on Twitch, live on YouTube, live on TikTok. And it's, as you know, MLK Day, Inauguration Day, drum major for Justice Day in America. That's what they called it. And I know that a lot of people have been upset really with the hip hop artists. Let me turn some of this other music down because it's all pomp and circumstances for here, right? I'm trying to understand realistically why people mad at Nelly and Snoop Dogg. Now, I'm not saying it from a point of why you supporting Trump. I'm being real. Like, when was the last time they had a hit? Right? If you look at Nelly, and I'm not pulling up Nelly's track record. I'm not pulling up none of that stuff right now. Right? What I'm looking at is a simple fact of this man hasn't had a hit since 2002, maybe. Maybe when he did the Tim McGraw joint album, maybe 2005. But that's probably 20 years since he had a solid hit. Snoop Dogg just dropped the album 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I know people didn't go buy it. I know people didn't go listen to it. I would want to say between Soulja Boy, Rick Ross, Nelly, and Snoop Dogg, Ross is probably the only one selling my catalog, right, in my playlist. And people are mad at Ross. Like, I've gotten text messages. I've seen a little bit of everything on the internet these past couple of days. But it's just wild to me that we would sit here and not try to cancel Roland Martin and other people who just placate the bullshit too. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go live. I know people were saying, hey, we're not watching the inauguration. We're going to do something else. What else are you going to do? It's Martin Luther King Day. Are you going to go to a parade? Half the country is under ice right now. It's Arctic conditions, Arctic winds all through this day. And I don't understand how people sit here and get upset with the pomp and circumstance. Who you have here? Zuckerberg. You have Jared Kushner, Rubio, Bezos. One of those guys could be the CEO of TikTok that just came back. Welcome TikTok back. They were away from us for maybe a solid, no, it wasn't even 24 hours. It may have been like 15 hours. And America was feeling some type of way. America was feeling some type of way about that. But here's where we are. It's part of the process. I understand that not everybody's going to agree with me. Not everybody's going to have my opinion on what it is, but it is what it is at this point of the game, man. I purposely am not upset. I'm not bothered. I'm just ready to get to the action, get to what's really important. So we're going to watch Trump's speech. We're going to see how this plays out. It's Martin Luther King Day. It's National Championship Day. Ohio State and Notre Dame are playing tonight. And I'll be honest with you, I don't like either one of those teams, right? So it could be Notre Dame for all I care. It can be Notre Dame. I hope it's not, right? I forgot to turn it on there. Let's see if we get a stream here. I'm trying to go on Instagram. Look at Susie Wiles back there. The boss, Susie Wiles, with President Clinton, Hillary, former First Lady, Secretary of State Dana White. And see, listen, I need to see more than Byron Donalds in the building, man. We need to see more than Byron Donalds in the building today, y'all. We're live on Twitch, live on YouTube, live on TikTok. TikTok's back, baby. And we're going live on Instagram shortly, man. It's Inauguration Day in America. People don't like it. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. What are we going to do? This is what happens when you vote and you lose. This is what happens when you vote and lose, baby. You cut these lights off. We're going to get it together. What's little man? You okay? You gotta eat lunch in like 30 minutes, bro. You got a bathroom break at 10. You got a bathroom break coming up. You got Big Trump coming up. Man, look at this. Man, come on, man. I'm gonna have to rewind that a little bit. Go back, man. I can't believe Brock had to walk in by himself, bro. Let's go back 30 seconds. Look at this, man. I know people are bothered and upset that I said my piece about Michelle. I support Michelle Obama. Don't get it twisted, right? But I would never want my wife to leave me in a situation where I got to be around all these people, these sea of white folks, and I have nobody I could whisper and crack jokes with. I don't want to be around all this fakeness. And this is the job I signed up for, you know, being in politics. The brother's out there lonely today. Barry's out there lonely today, man. But I support Michelle. You got to understand, I support Michelle Obama. I have nothing against Michelle Obama, right? All love for what it is. But I also realized that I caught a lot of hell on TikTok the other day when I shared my opinion about the fact of, like, bro, I don't like the fact that you deciding to go low and not showing up now. We wanted this energy from jump. You feel me? And I think a lot of people misconstrue what I was trying to say. Oh, you know, who are you to tell a black woman what to do? Like, bro, I'm not trying to tell a black woman what to do. I learned that a long time ago. I'm not trying to tell a black woman what to do at all. What I'm trying to say is, like, bro, I wanted that ghetto energy, that I ain't pulling up to your inauguration energy from jump. Yeah, I wanted that bit in 2016. I didn't want that bit in 2025. I wanted Michelle to have that energy from jump, but I also realized that people mad at Snoop, people mad at Nelly, people mad at everything that's not what they agree with. Rick Ross, I got a text message about Rick Ross this morning. Oh, we ain't fucking with Ross no more. We ain't fucking with Soulja Boy. We ain't fucking with Nelly. We ain't fucking with Snoop. Okay, cool. For Nelly, Snoop, and Soulja Boy, respectfully, which one of them are selling your playlist today? Again, respectfully, who was sitting around here listening to Snoop Dogg? Snoop Dogg dropped the album 2 or 3 weeks ago. Nobody was listening to the album with him and Dre, right? It's not 1992, not 1995, not 1997, 98, 99. Nobody's listening to Snoop album. The last time anybody listened to Snoop, it was for Shizzle My Nizzle, right? For Shizzle My Nizzle, for Dizzle. Nobody listening to Nelly. Nelly's last hit was maybe Air Force Ones, Hot in Her. Wait, Kamala Harris skipped too? Wait a minute. I know Doug ain't out there by himself. I know Doug ain't out there by himself. Listen, man. Listen. I know Doug ain't out there by himself, man. I completely get, like, the disrespect these women have endured from Donald Trump all these years, right? I get it. Barack has been through the same damn disrespect and he still showed up. That's the bullshit about it, man. You can't be a black man in America. If Barack decided not to show up, he would have been worse than how they're trying to characterize these other two ladies, bro. But it's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy to me It's absolutely crazy to me that you could sign up to be in politics and not go through the pomp and circumstance. So the bullshit, bro. Like that's the part that pisses me off the most about all of this. It's like, I want to, like, I don't know. Why do you take vows? Why do you take wedding vows if you're not going to live up to them? To having to hold me down while I'm around these people and this fake assness in the politics, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Hold me down while I'm around all this fake. Be real with me. Let's go crack jokes about what we see and what we don't like about this whole process, bro. But what we're not going to do is sit here and leave me stuck going to inauguration by myself, bro. That's crazy. That's absolutely wild to me. I don't understand why Kamala Harris not there. Is it too cold? What is that? Like, why would Doug even be there if Kamala not there? Don't nobody want to see Doug. Don't nobody want to see Doug. Don't nobody want to see Barack by himself, bruh. Like, I don't know what part of the game this is, and I'm not being chauvinistic. I'm not being anything, bruh. But if the man had left his woman to go to this shit by herself, y'all would be like, oh, he ain't shit. He ain't shit because he don't support his woman. Girl, you need to get somebody else to support you, to stand there with you the whole time. Because, girl, who is he to not support you in your time of need? You had to be there around this nonsense. Like, bro, this is some bullshit, bro. I don't care. I'm not a chauvinist. I support black women, but this is some bullshit, bro. Cory Booker, we know you don't have no lady to bring to the damn inauguration, so we ain't worried about you, brother. It's about the other people. All these other people in the game. Yes. Florida Legislative Committee weeks are canceled this week, man. They are canceled. I ain't answering no phone calls, man. I ain't answering no calls. It's inauguration day. It's Dr. King Day. It's a freedom week, man. It's freedom week in the city. Obama looks so awkward for real because, yeah, he's out there by himself, bro. Ladies and gentlemen. He's out there by himself, and it's absolutely crazy to me. Respectfully, I love Michelle. But I couldn't have no wife who's not going to support me in this fake ass politics shit. I don't want to be around this fakeness. This is a whole sea of fake bullshit. And you're not going to sit here and crack some jokes and hold my hand like, bro, I don't want to be here either. This is your homeboy's wedding that I got to go to. And I'm going to sit here and go to your homeboy's wedding while you decide not to go. Like, I get it. Again, I support Kamala Harris. I support Michelle Obama. I support black women. But I do not support you signing up to be in politics. Then you decide to skip the pomp and circumstance, right? The pomp and circumstance. Why the fuck is Doug taking Jill Biden ass out? Where is Kamala Harris? Oh, maybe my bad. She could be with JD Vance. I could be tripping. I could be all the way tripping. What? Don't know. I want to see Doug ass. Where's Michelle? Because I want to see the black woman be inspired from seeing Michelle on stage right now, bro. Ain't no rumors of a divorce. I don't know about that. If Doug and Kamala got divorced after this, it would be like Drewski when he dated that one chick that they say he paid for. Right? It would be embarrassing. Yeah, Kamala got to be with JD, bro. Ain't no way. She ain't skipping this. I just wish Michelle would have stood by Barack for this one. But I'm not mad at her. A lot of people in the comments on my Instagram, they were saying, oh, you know, bro, she a black woman. She's had to endure so much. You're right. Don't tell me to go high when we wanted you to be ghetto in the first place. Don't do this. Don't show up to the 2016 inauguration. Don't show up to anything he's done, any funeral, anything he's gonna be at. Just don't start to do it now. That's how I feel. And then people gonna talk about, she got the right to do what she want to do. Yeah, just like I got the right to try to cancel Nelly and everything else. It don't make no damn sense. Because here's the part. I want to be real with y'all today before Trump get in here. Big Trump back, all the rest of it. I didn't vote for Donald Trump. Don't get it twisted. But big Trump back, okay? I want y'all to realize this. If we're going to sit here and cancel Rick Ross, if we're going to sit here and cancel Nelly, if we're going to sit here and cancel Snoop, and mind you, Nelly and Snoop haven't had a hit in about 20 years, right? Then we need to cancel Roland Martin ass too. We need to cancel D.L. Hughley ass. We need to cancel Jeff Johnson and Shaun King and Ben Crump and all these other highfalutin ass niggas. Like, you know what? Let's be real. Ben Crump specifically, and Ben Crump is a homie, but I'll be real with you. Y'all remember when Ben Crump took 50 Cent to the Capitol? And they didn't go talk about no gun reform. They didn't talk about nothing besides liquor and fucking entertainment, right? And when they got the cameras in front of them, what did 50 Cent say? Guess what? Yeah, the young people probably voting for Trump because of RICO cases. And Ben Crump, cool ass, sat there and lost his shit, right? Oh, you know, we supposed to be doing for Biden. No, because y'all don't be doing shit besides placating the bullshit, right? Then we get to the situation. The election is over. All this shit's over, right? What's this text me? Yeah, after the inauguration will be fine. Yes, after the inauguration. Yeah, people, I be working, bro. A client text me. Yeah, I'm on stream right now, baby. We're gonna talk after the inauguration. But end of the day, my honest feelings, if we're gonna cancel Rick Ross, we're gonna cancel Nelly, if we're gonna cancel Snoop Dogg, cancel Roland Martin ass, cancel D.L. Hughley, cancel all these niggas that put on that Black Men Summit on BET, Kenny Burns, who else? Everybody that was there talking about bullshit. Cancel their ass, because you know what? In Georgia, Texas, they already started their legislative sessions, right? In the states. Y'all worried about the wrong shit because you have the people that are placating the bullshit, Project 2025, Trump, racism, white supremacy. Bitch, I'll tell you this, since I'm here, right? And I normally don't stream on Instagram, so I appreciate the ones that are here, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. If you live, I appreciate y'all tapping in. Either way, the thing about it is, Trump was a racist when they were rapping about staying at the Trump International after the Central Park 5, right? Trump was a racist when he had The Apprentice. Trump was a racist for all this other shit, but all of a sudden, nobody gave a shit about his racism until he decided to run for president and attack Barack Obama. Barack Obama today, who is sitting here solo in a sea of white politicians because he doesn't have his backbone with him today. But I support Michelle Obama. Don't get it twisted, right? However, it gets to a point of saying, if we're going to be educated and emotional about this process, damn, they got a commercial playing. I can't skip this on the live stream, but hold on. If they're going to be emotional about the process, I need y'all to be involved in the process after the fact, right? And then when you realize the involvement of the process is, okay, we need to cancel out the niggas, hard ER, that placate the bullshit and not push the needle forward, and y'all will go ahead and say, fuck Nelly, cancel Roland Martin bitch ass today. I'm not going on the Black Media, Black Star Network, whatever the fuck you got, because guess what? You ain't saying shit, worse shit, and you've been on stage for 20 plus years and you ain't pushing the needle forward on nothing, right? Cancel the nigga Ben Crump today. Get his ass out of here. And I'm not even talking about how he did Daryl Parks in Tallahassee, right? I'm talking about how he's working for Morgan & Morgan and he's placating the bullshit. I'm gonna tell you like this. I had a homegirl, respectfully, whose friend passed away. Her other half, I would say, right? And when I called Ben Crump's office to get them some help, because I was asked to help, hey, make that connection, they said, you know what, hey, bro, if the police ain't kill him for real and he already had some charges, we ain't gonna fight that, bro. We need something that's gonna be headline worthy. That was the day I stopped fucking with Ben Crump for real on that coon shit. It's just ridiculous. But when I look at everybody collectively mad at Snoop Dogg, mad at Nelly, mad at Soulja Boy, bitch, ain't nobody listening to this Big Soulja. Mad at everybody. And like, you know what? Hey, yeah, Michelle ain't show. Look at bro looking so lonely out there, bro. Like, bro, everybody got their side piece with them. They main piece and their side piece. And come on, bro. My wife would have to be there with me, bro. Oh, both of us ain't going. But bro, I'm that petty. I gotta go, bro. I'm the former president. But I still think it's some bullshit. End of the day, text message is funny. End of the day, bro, like, it takes more than these emotional ass positions to move change in America, bro. And people want to sit here and talk about some, oh, bro, let's not watch the inauguration. Let's go watch Food Network. Bitch, I don't watch TV on a regular. Why would I go watch Food Network? How about I just go on the stream and stream it from there, because I'm not watching TV. Fox News ain't getting these ratings. the Wall Street Journal YouTube channel is. Bill, what are we talking about? Like, it doesn't make sense. Why would I not want to hear what Trump got to say? Why would I want to sit here and avoid it? Oh, because, you know, our person didn't win. I don't give a shit. Listen, y'all know good and damn well. Here's a piece that doesn't get me, right? I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to be 100% real with you. Like, if you hear, tap in. When Hillary didn't break the glass ceiling in 2016, it told me, like, damn, okay, you mean to tell me these same chauvinistic Americans didn't vote for this white woman, but she gonna vote for the black woman in a bad economy with inflation, when the price of milk and gas and everything else is through the roof? You really believe that was gonna happen? See, y'all weren't believing in reality. Y'all were in y'all emotions. I posted a video after the first debate between Trump and Biden, where Biden was out there fumbling with the bullshit, right? And I was like, you know what? We need to give Kamala Harris a chance. And people came in the comments and were like, bro, who the fuck? She don't know what she's talking about. You don't know politics. You must be new to this shit. You need to learn the game. I'm like, bitch, I'm 15 years in the game. I done elected people to Congress, put constitutional amendments on the ballot. I done got money in the budget. Fuck you talking about, right? End of the day, all put together, I realized that people are ignorant to politics. And that they never cared about Kamala Harris for 3.5 years when she was serving as a vice president. Then all of a sudden, she gets a nomination. And everybody, oh, it feels like 2008. It feels like Brock. No, it don't, bitch. Because I was in Palm Beach 2007. Oh, I was in Palm Beach 2007 when Brock came in. And there was a whole nother feeling from when Kamala and her whole race. But right now, people were so caught up in the emotions of, oh, you know, she's black. She's a Soror. She went to Howard. We don't care about the economy. We don't care about nothing. Look at Doug back there. We don't care about none of this stuff. And all of a sudden, we're just going to sit here and be like, yeah, she's going to win. And then when she loses, I'm not trying to hear what he's singing about. When she loses, right? Everybody just gets dejected from the whole process. Nobody wants to participate. We don't want to watch the inauguration. People talking about something, oh, I wish I would have canceled my hotel for the inauguration. Anybody want tickets, right? I know people that have gone for business purposes. Not to say they're Republican, but like, listen, I work with people who require my attention and being here in DC for this, right? Completely get it, completely understand. But then there's a group of black folks, again, and I'm sticking on the same black folks that want to cancel Snoop Dogg, who hasn't had a hit in like 15 years. People who want to cancel Nelly, who hasn't had a hit since Hiding Her, right? People who want to cancel Soulja Boy, as if Soulja Boy has any hits right now, right? Or any music that you want to really go to. I just don't understand why people are so emotionally caught up. Again, cancel Roland Martin. Cancel fucking D.L. Hughley. D.L. Hughley ass had a whole radio show. Think about this shit now. D.L. Hughley ass had a whole radio show, and for 3.5 years, he told himself, I'm not even going to Google what the fuck Kamala Harris' real record is. Then he's going to go to the Democratic National Convention and embarrass himself. Just like he embarrassed himself at the BET Summit talking about black men's shit. It's like, bruh, do you niggas realize when Kamala Harris was the vice president and Joe Biden, there she go, and Joe Biden was in the White House, they still banned African-American history in states. They still banned books. And all of a sudden, these niggas say, you know, when Kamala Harris get in office, all this shit gonna change. None of that shit gonna change, bitch, because guess what? The president doesn't control none of that shit. It's at the state level. And at the state level, Georgia's already in. Texas is already in. Florida already started last week. Right? Technically committee weeks. And DeSantis want to have a whole special session about immigration. But y'all so focused on the bullshit about some damn Kamala Harris winning, we don't even watch the damn inauguration. We're going to cancel Nelly. Bitch, Nelly isn't even in your playlist right now. Shut the fuck up. Right? All I'm trying to say is, collectively, as a black people, a culture, people of color, we need to tighten the fuck up about this politics thing, man. We need to tighten the fuck up. Yeah, you're right. I'm going to take my time, minister. Hit my GiveLify. Hit my GiveLify right now. Hit $5 in the chat today if you want to be real with your boy, okay? Because it doesn't make sense, again, as a society. If you had Nelly and Snoop Dogg in your playlist, you need to cancel yourself. Don't cancel them because they performed for Trump and may have got a little money. Cancel your damn self. Because why you listening to that old ass music? Y'all cancel Chrisette Michele. I don't even know any of Chrisette Michele music. She would probably cancel from jump. But nobody's going to listen to what Sweatsuit. Was that Nelly album? Nobody listening to that shit no more. Nobody listening to Gin and Juice. Let these people go make their money, because the same energy I have for them, again, go cancel Roland Martin, go cancel D.L. Hughley, go cancel Ricky Smiley, go cancel all these niggas that just placate the bullshit to the community, bruh. It doesn't make sense. But either way, hold on, let me go check on my son. Oh, got 2 minutes. Yeah, bro. There you go. Big Crump back. I'm back. Daddy first, you know, I gotta go. We're doing potty training. So every 30 minutes to an hour, I gotta go check that diaper. You feel me? Make sure we don't have no accidents around this thing. And, you know, bribe little man with some fruit snacks and some juice. And that's okay. You know? I think it's part of the process of being a daddy. And real quick. I don't know if anybody's seen this. I'm gonna make a video about it later, but hold on, they talking about sweatsuit. Talking about sweatsuit was shit was on fire, bro. If you don't get out of here, anybody again listening to Nelly still, let it go. Ain't no point in cancel Nelly, bro. The best thing about Nelly right now is his wife and his baby. How y'all mad at Nelly about nothing, man? That just go get some business. It don't make no sense. We mad about Nelly, bro. Big Trump out yet? I want to hear some of his inauguration speech, bro. Hakeem Jeffries. Brother really thought he was about to be the Speaker of the House. This is so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. Brother really thought he was about to be Speaker of the House. I think it's maybe 2 or 3 votes in the House that could have made history for him, but you ain't going to balance Trump. You got Big Trump going to balance himself right now. Hakeem. There she go. Again, love Kamala Harris. Love Michelle Obama. I don't have no issues for him. Shout out to Family Rattlers, Alan A. Dub, and Vince Evans. Honestly, if it wasn't, I'd turn this down. If it wasn't for Vince Evans, real quick, if it wasn't for Vince Evans, a Family Rattler winning South Carolina in the primary for Joe Biden, would none of this be happening? It would be a whole other set of pomp and circumstance right now, right? So real shout out to Vince Evans. Also shout out to my boy A. Dub, Alan Williams. You know what I'm saying? Serving the about to be former vice president. I think maybe 20 minutes away from officially being the former. But again, to the point I had before I went to check on Lil Man, right? The thing I didn't get is the delusion of the Democrats, the delusion of black people, right? For some odd reason, y'all thought just because she's black, just because she's the vice president, all of a sudden we're going to let the economy go. We're going to let everything go. Like, y'all didn't, let's go back to 2007. When Barack beat John McCain, it wasn't because of racism. It wasn't because of anything else. They talked about the economy, right? Obama talked about the economy repeatedly over and over again, and they knew that the Republicans in leadership could not answer for the economy, and that's exactly what happened this cycle, right? We couldn't answer for it, and for some odd reason, black folks, our community, got in this delusional box of, okay, she's a black woman, She's an AKA. She went to an HBCU. She's going to win. And they didn't expect her to be as belittled as she was. But again, at the same time, like I was saying earlier, I posted that video back in June of the debate. And when I tell you those Trumpers came out and were like, listen, she was a diversity hire. They think, when you think DEI, I think the Republicans think of Kamala Harris, right? Because they say, you know what? They needed a black woman. I think John Morgan, the attorney out of Orlando, even said it. He's a mega donor for Democrats. Say Biden's thing was he wanted a black woman. It was between her, Val Demings, and a couple others, Barbara Lee, or whoever, right? And that happened, and we get to the point of the diversity hire has to become the main ticket. And for some odd reason, we really thought in that whole aspect of the world that we were going to have enough to take over and break that glass ceiling. And I just want black folks to stop being delusional, right? And this is why I'm kind of tagging D.L. Hughley in the shit, because he did the Black Men Summit on BET, right? It's like the delusion of it is you niggas went on BET and told yourself that when Kamala Harris wins, we're going to be able to protect women's right to choose. We're going to be able to create job opportunities for black people. We're going to be able to stop the injustice system that happens throughout the country, right? None of that shit's going to happen now because she lost. But the bigger issue to me is the disconnect between reality. I say this, the disconnect between common sense and political sense. Common sense tells you Kamala Harris is going to win in everything that's been racist in the world, the book bans, African-American history stuff, all that's going to end. No, it's not, because guess what? They're states. For 80 years, right? This country debated free states and slave states, which means that if we're debating healthcare, gun reform, TikTok and CapCut getting cut and coming back, all these things, Congress prioritized TikTok, right? They didn't prioritize slavery until so many states decided to say, fuck it, we want to be a free state. We don't want slavery here, right? Because we have an influx of people coming from Alabama, property owners who are saying, listen, they got to Kentucky, they got to Tennessee, it's a free state. That's our property in the free state. We're like, bro, we ain't trying to deal with this. This is a free state. And then Congress didn't do shit for decades. Imagine 80 years. 80 years worth of Congress talking about free state versus slave state, and nothing happens. Right? And then all of a sudden we think, black folks, hard ERs, right? We think for some reason Kamala Harris gonna come in here and change all this. Guess what? Barack Obama came in and the racism got worse, right? The racism got so much worse that you have brothers like Donald Trump questioning Barack Obama's, hold on, big Trump back, questioning where Barack Obama was born, right? That is a part of the reason why I would have preferred, personally, not your dog smelling ass, your wet dog smelling ass today. That's the energy that Kamala Harris needed. If Kamala Harris would have just came out, if Michelle Obama would have came out in 2016 and said, hey, at least I don't smell like wet dog, everybody would have sat back and said, oh shit, nigga, what? Because some people don't believe they smell like wet dog. And I'm not trying to stereotype for what it is, but let Michelle Obama say, when he said all these things, oh, you look like this, you look like that. Yeah, at least I don't smell like wet dog, Don. Fucking Essence magazine would have had, Time magazine would have had something. It would have been the clapback of the fucking year, right? That is the shit I'm talking about. Like, oh, they go low, we go high. No, bitch. They go low. I'm coming for your wet dog smelling ass, bitch. You and your wig. Right? And your flat chested ass, your flat pancaked ass wife. I'm getting personal. He got personal with you. That's the energy I wanted Michelle to have. I didn't want her to skip this again. I wanted her to be here. And when he walked by, be like, hey, fuck you, dog smelling, Rottweiler smelling, pit bull smelling ass bitch. That's the energy that Michelle Obama needed. That's the energy that I want. I think a lot of people, again, went to my comments, oh, you a Uncle Tom, go shine Trump shoes. Nah, nigga, I ain't trying to shine nobody's shoes. What I'm trying to tell you is, give him the same fucking energy these bitch ass niggas gave us. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Michelle. I love Michelle Obama. But again, when Trump said all these things, you ain't skipping no funerals. I ain't doing none of this shit. You wet dog smelling ass bitch, Donald Trump. Don't you ever mention, like, that's that black energy that we see on TikTok in the hood from these young ladies when they be snapping and going these fight videos. Sharkeisha, that's the energy we needed from Michelle on Donald Trump ass. I didn't want her to skip this. I wanted Michelle here
and pop off like it's world star on his ass. Like, listen, you done disrespected me for the last damn time, bitch ass niggas. Where my fucking shank at? Put on your damn ski mask. If Michelle would have came out like this, right? Hey, I'm gonna fuck Donald Trump ass up. Niggas would have been like, okay, yeah, that's the Michelle we want. But no, she said take the high road. We took the high road, and now we back. Years later, they keep pumping these commercials in here. He's back, and we sitting around here want to be civil. Fuck civil politics, man. The civility of politics is out the window, man. Either way, I appreciate y'all tapping in. We on Instagram with it. People coming in and out, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. I appreciate everybody tapping in. I may do this on a regular. I may sit here and talk politics on a regular on y'all ass, because you know what? I'm building out my office. People telling me, hey man, we enjoy the content. Well shit, I might as well do it. I'm gonna send my cup some juicy juice. I'm drinking juicy juice on the stream. It's too early to drink liquor, man. Amy K need to come my way. I don't know, man. Let me go check on little man. Y'all could watch some of this. I'm here for the inauguration speech. I said my piece about Nelly. I said my piece about Snoop. It is what it is right now. Legislative of the week canceled if you from Florida. Legislative of the week, as I heard, is officially canceled, bro. Which is a good thing. And I have a video I already shot my weekend, the week in the life of a lobbyist. I'm gonna start releasing that after every committee week. I'm gonna delay it because I got real work to do. I don't need y'all all in the teapot and shit when I'm really trying to do some work. But it'll be like a week or two delayed. But I already filmed last week. Let me turn old girl down. I'll be releasing that probably next week for real. But it'll be a little serious. I want to help educate folks, because when I think you really see that, you see these busload of white folks in the building, right? That's how politics looks, right? On a regular, whatever state you're in. It's not going to be a state where you have a whole busload of black folks in the political process. It doesn't happen that way. But I want y'all to see it ingrained inside, because what I did realize when Roland and them were talking last cycle about black men in the process, I realized that they've never been a black man in this process to understand exactly what the hell happens, right? And understand exactly how this entire movement of politics works from the actual lawmaking process. So, courtesy of my Ray-Ban Meta glasses, we will be streaming some more content, filming some more to drop it in, so y'all can really see what it's like. And I'm not a big Gucci wearing, big time lobbyist like that, but when y'all see the stuff I'm working on, hopefully y'all be passionate enough to subscribe and give to my damn Givelify. Appreciate y'all. Cam, what's up, man? Yeah, we off work for the week. Trump getting in. It is a drum major for Justice Week in America. We got Martin Luther King Day, a national championship. We need, I don't like Ohio State or Notre Dame, but if Ohio State wins, I would appreciate that. Fuck Notre Dame. And we have inauguration. And big Trump back. People upset, but it is what it is, man. I don't think that, actually I know, people get more upset about politics from the idea of what's wrong rather than actually trying to work and fix anything that they feel could help better their community, right? And that's the part where I just get so dejected. It's like, oh yeah, Trump won, man, fuck it, man. We out of here to the next election. What do you mean next election? You know that a lot of these states, a lot of these local governments, even the federal government, they're still working, right? If you had that much passion around Kamala Harris, if you had that much passion, what up, KVL? KVL Media, make sure you check them out. South Florida, one of the best media production companies that you could ever work with. Also, in Central Florida, Frequent Films, and shout out to some of the homies in the chat right now that do great work. Make sure if you tap in KVL Media, known brother for about 20 plus years, great overall work. I actually need to highlight him about some of my lighting and some of the content I'm pushing out as well, but I appreciate you tapping in for the stream. Biden just pardoned his family. Yeah, Biden did. Actually, I talked to my good homegirl Sheena Mead last night. If you don't know Sheena Mead, Desmond Mead, please Google them, right? And yesterday I saw that President Biden pardoned Marcus Garvey. And I'm not opposed to Marcus Garvey being pardoned, right? Here's my issue. Desmond Mead, former military, great person overall, right? He had some troubles before, right? But then he ended up really leading an initiative to get former incarcerated persons their voting rights back, right? Amendment 4, him and his wife sponsored in the state of Florida, and they actually got it passed to say, you know what, hey, let's make sure that if you get out of prison for nonviolent offenses, that you can vote, right? And from there, he's went, and his wife is leading the Clean State Initiative. They've gone state to state, Republican states, Democratic states, wherever, to make sure that formerly incarcerated people that serve their sentence, can actually be productive citizens of society when they come back, right? So she posted something the other day, but hey, it's kind of fucked up that Biden hasn't pardoned her husband. And I had to call her yesterday when I saw that Marcus Garvey was pardoned. I said to myself, you know what, I see exactly what you're talking about, because it doesn't make no damn sense. I love Marcus Garvey. I'm not taking away from that. But my dog been dead 40, 50 years maybe plus. Desmond is still alive today. Desmond Meade is still alive today. Just got a street renamed for himself in South Florida for the work he's done to help give people their rights, having them restored, right? How the fuck does Biden pardon Marcus Garvey when you've actually sat down with Desmond Meade personally? You've told your people, excuse me for sharing this if I'm saying too much, you told him you go handle this for him, Biden. See, this is the bullshit. Now my dog Trump gonna come through and do it. Big Trump, right? Because when you're as selfless as somebody like Desmond Meade and Sheena Meade, well, you see the bigger impact of how black, white, Hispanic, everyday people, don't care how you vote, how they just want their rights restored, it's kind of fucked up not to do it. And for Trump to sit here, for Biden to sit here and pardon Hunter Biden and the rest of that shit, I get it, but it doesn't do it. Hold on, wife calling me. I'll be right back. That's cool. Yeah, you can look inside. Yeah, that's fine. All right. No, sir. I'm going to talk to you. So fruit snacks. Yeah, okay, fruit snacks and lettuce. It's a juice bar that's gonna be small. Yeah. What time is it? 12:30? All right. Yeah. All right. Where's the juice? Juice. The Trump, big Trump started speaking yet, man? I'm back. Wife called me. The wife called me, so we back. Hey, come this way. This way. Go the other way. Bruh. If you knock my light over, it's gonna be me and you in here. Welcome to the stream, y'all. Welcome back, at least. Had to take a minute away. Go get a little man. The wife called me. We get a new air fryer. Drink your juice and hush. You want your juice? All right, don't come back. Watch it. Put it right here. Don't spill it. And I'm gonna tell Crystal. I'm gonna tell Miss Crystal, if you don't go that way, go the other way. I told you. Bro, if you don't. What's wrong with this man, bro? Here we go, man. They praying. Yeah, it always astonishes me, even in the Florida legislative process, that you have these preachers come in and they'll preach a amazing word sometimes. Then it'll be all kind of disrespect going on back and forth after that, which is just kind of crazy to me. It's like, if we're gonna lead with love, let's lead with love. But if we're not, then shit, let's lead with violence. And again, I wanted Michelle Obama to be violent from jump. And if you missed me earlier when I said I'm gonna tell you, I don't respect the fact of her going low now. Missing this, I would rather her go low from the beginning. When Donald Trump was talking mess about her, he should have said, hey, that's why you smell like wet dog. All type of other disrespectful shit. Like whatever you need to say to Donald Trump to be disrespectful, I just don't feel it's right. Me personally. Well, you got Barack out here by himself at this thing and you done missed the funeral and everything. But again, I realized as they lit me up on TikTok, you can't tell black women what to do. And I ain't telling the black women what to do. I'm sharing my opinion because I am entitled to my opinion because I am human. It is what it is, right? Is that Billy Graham? They done brought Billy Graham out here in these streets. Y'all know it's religious.
Blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord. As the prophet Daniel prayed, blessed be the name of God forever and ever. For wisdom and might.
I don't have a problem with Billy Graham, man. But Billy Graham is one of those super. Didn't he say like Obama was gonna ruin the country type vibe? I think that's Billy Graham. He looked like a Billy Graham. Again, there's juicy juice in my cup. We ain't drinking no Hennessy this early. It's not even. It is 12. Well, it's about to be 12. We can't drink Hen this early. But we got that juicy juice for now. Wow. They did say Biden pardoned members of his family in the final minutes of presidency. Joe Biden announced pardons for members of his family in the last minutes of his presidency. A shocking development as President-elect Trump's inauguration is already underway. Hold on, we got breaking news in America, man. We got breaking news in America, y'all. And this is exactly what I'm talking about when I was talking about Sheena Franklin Graham. I appreciate that. Marcellus. This is what I'm talking about, right? When I listened to Sheena Mead talk about Desmond Meade getting pardoned day before yesterday, I'm like, you know what, Sheena, I agree wholeheartedly because I don't understand why Marcus Garvey ass got pardoned. But like it was in the comments, I just seen that Joe Biden pardoned James Biden, Sarah Jones Biden, his sister-in-law, Valerie Biden Owens, John T. Owens, his brother-in-law, and Francis Biden, Biden's older brother. I just want to be a white man in America, y'all. I just want to be a white man in America and be able to have family that commits crimes, doesn't pay taxes, and get a 10-year pardon for my son. And you know what? Say, fuck it. I want everybody else included in this. Include me. Include me. Okay, I'm going to tell you this. I have a video I recorded. I haven't posted it yet. But I've kind of gone through the Hunter Biden piece. I know it's old news now, so I can't really post it as old news. But I'm going to start identifying as a white man, bro. Go this way. I really feel that being black has no advantages anymore. We're not guaranteed the presidency when we run, right? We're not guaranteed shit. The only thing I'm going to say is a new identified white man in America with my melanin, right? I'm still saying, you need to stop hitting the ads on YouTube. I'm still saying the N-word with a hard ER, right? But I'm going to start carrying myself as this privilege because guess what? I have never in my life seen a bitch say, I'm gonna pardon my whole fucking family. Cause you know what niggas say? You know what niggas say? Free Ray Ray. Free Ray Ray them. Ray Ray them don't never get out. Right? Ray Ray them ass sit in jail forever. That is black privilege. Black privilege is you get to be a lawyer, you get to be a black Greek, you get to go to college, right? And that's it. You get to say the N-word. I don't want none of that shit. I'm identifying as a white man because you know what? I want to get Ray Ray them out. I want to be able to say my last, whatever the fuck it is, 20 minutes, 10 minutes
everybody in my family get the fuck off, regardless of what you did. Either way, JD Vance about to swear in. Let's listen to it. Cause Trump next, big Trump next.
That I will support and defend
Big Trump next, y'all.
the United States
That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
against all enemies.
It makes no sense.
Domestic.
That I will bear true faith
That I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same.
It makes no sense at all.
That I take this obligation freely,
Oh, it's Billy Graham's son. Yeah, that's Franklin. I appreciate that.
without any mental reservation
without
I appreciate the correction there.
reservation,
or
The
purpose,
door on TikTok. But
and
yeah.
faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
on which I am about to enter.
on which I am about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations,
Uh-oh.
Mr. Vice President.
We got one in. Big Trump next. You can be in your feelings all you want to, right? Y'all knew from jump. Y'all knew it from jump. If Kamala Harris, if Hillary Clinton, wasn't gonna break that glass ceiling, y'all should have known good and damn well Kamala Harris wasn't gonna do it either, right? A lot of y'all selling y'all emotions and your feelings on bullshit and nonsense. Pomp and circumstance is what your emotions about. That is not how politics runs, right? Y'all know good and well the economy was crap. Or what it is, my girl couldn't win. I support her, but she couldn't win. But y'all know good and damn well this is what the people wanted. And now we're here. And what you gonna do besides skipping the inauguration? Because there's no point to skip the inauguration. I don't feel there's really any point to skip the inauguration. There they go. Big Trump back. Big Trump is back. Oh, what we gonna do, y'all? The moment that people have been crying about for weeks and months is finally back, man. We probably got another 30 minutes of the stream. Hopefully Trump get through his speech real quick. Big Trump back. Hey, Timothy Waterman, appreciate you tapping in. Appreciate the love out there, man.
The Zaxby's Chicken Philly is
Yeah, all
back.
hell is about to break loose, man. I don't know about that Zaxby's chicken Philly right now. I ain't eating that shit. But Big Trump back. I don't know what to expect. You know, Roland Martin them told y'all about Project 2025. They told y'all about all the scary shit, but I'm not scared of Trump. I don't think there's a reason to be scared of a nigga that's elected, right? Because they don't do shit. They suits. They're all nerds. So I'm not scared of Trump per se. I'm more worried about these damn reckless rednecks that support him. But then I'm also worried about those reckless NRs, hard ERs, that support the Democratic Party and all the nonsense that they be saying, because it's not even logical bullshit that they say, right? I think both sides, Republicans and Democrats, collectively play each other and their bases, right? You have Democrats talking about everything from LGBTQIA rights to nothing about business and checks, to race relations, nothing about business and checks, nothing that's going to make your ends meet as a society, as a family, right? A woman's right to choose, abortion, that's it. Then you have the other side that's really focused on Christian conservative values. That's it. They don't care about the social politics. They don't care about DEI. They don't care about none of that stuff. They're not saying, oh, you know, your grandparent was a Klansman, so you're racist too, so you need to pay up, right? Damn, I see more black people now than I have in the entire damn inauguration. They look like they working. Clearly. Black folks working behind the scenes in politics. That's how it happens. But I wish people just weren't as emotional about politics as it is, because y'all emotionally don't give a shit when shit actually is happening. It's like the whole time all this is happening, like what state or what law has been prioritizing your state? Like Texas, they're trying to, they're prioritizing private schools. They want to take money out of public schools and give them to the private schools. And to me, I'm looking at it like, okay, cool. If they're going to do that, again, I posted it before. What the black pastors, the black athletes, the black entertainers who talk about seriously giving back, buy back the block. That's what the people say, right? Tulsa. We want to go back, build another Black Wall Street. Well, shit, we got to start with the education of our kids first. Because to me, respectfully, you could ban books all day, but these niggas can't read regardless, right? I'm not worried about a book ban if these kids can't read, because the 3rd grade reading level, realistically, has been an issue for a long damn time. Right, so at the 3rd grade reading level, the literacy rates that say, you know what, if you can't read it proficient by 3rd grade, they're going to build a prison bed for you. That's happened the entire time. So when the black pastors and Ben Crump and everybody else decided to say, hey, we're going to go to the Capitol, we're going to protest the fact of y'all taking out African-American history and books out of school and all this other shit, well, guess what? The niggas weren't reading in the first place. Go talk to some teachers. Ask some teachers how proficient their students are in reading. And then you'll be able to say, okay, cool. If they're going to make it more advantageous for us to go buy and educate our kids like Texas is doing, like Georgia's doing, like all these other states are doing, then okay, cool. Where the black folks that want to open schools? Where the black folks that want to change cultures and say, you know what? I'm not sending my kid to the public failing school that they're taking money away from. I want to open my, turn your volume up, TV down. You hear me, Mike? Is the volume fucked up? Either way, I hear it now. Okay. Wait. You can't hear me. Hold on, Mike. I hear me now on the replay. What's going on? My dog Mike, keep it real with me. I appreciate the support, man. I'm rocking with my dog solid 20 years since FAMU. Always real. I hear you. We good, and I appreciate that. But like I was saying, man, if we want to be prioritize the shit for real, we let D.L. Hughley get on BET and talk about this Black Men Summit again. Guess what? Kamala Harris and Joe Biden were in office when all this shit y'all was talking about was happening. You care about a woman's right to choose. You care about kids' education. You care about all the shit, the people in the justice system getting their rights restored. Guess what? If you care about that shit, then you shouldn't give a shit about this Trump shit. Because you know why? What I'm about to do, you know why you shouldn't care about this shit? Because the shit that matters to you is in the states. The shit that matters to you is in your local government. It doesn't matter. Trump isn't going to be able to change shit unless you live in Palm Beach County when he come down there from Mar-a-Lago every damn week, right? That's the only place that it'll really be an issue. But if you really care about the people who are talking about a woman's right to choose, educating our kids, whatever the fuck it is, guess what? They making it fucking advantageous for you to do it. I'm not talking about a motherfucking Tulsa. I'm not talking about a Black Wall Street. They burn the shit down. Guess what? They burn other ones down too. We need to stop focusing on that because Rosewood in Florida was a Black Wall Street. Atlanta is a whole Black Wall Street. You have black cities across the country that were burned down. And we sitting here talking about Black Wall Street in Tulsa and giving money to scammers like Jay Morrison and these other niggas talking bullshit. Let's be real. Let's buy back the block like Ross say. They want to cancel Ross today though. Fuck it, right? Let's buy back the block. Let's be real about the policies that they're going to implement Project 2025. I'm not focused on the racism. I'm focused on the policy that can actually deliver for the people, right? I'm focused on the real shit because we have so many people who are poverty pimping. Shaun King, Roland Martin, D.L. Hughley. Listen, Roland Martin, I'll never trust a nigga in an ascot and a Jerry curl. I don't give a fuck, right? It is what it is. But we need to stop listening to the bullshit. As somebody who works in it, and I'm not a gatekeeper, I'm just being real. I don't see half the shit that y'all see from y'all perspective, right? Because I do realize that not every Republican is racist. Not every Democrat is for us. But Big Trump back on the mic, man. Let's listen to you, boy. I know y'all don't want to hear him, but y'all gonna hear him today on this stream.
Thank you very much.
Go and get some more juicy juice. I may put some Remy in it this time.
Thank you very, very much. Vice President Vance, Speaker Johnson, Senator Thune, Chief Justice Roberts, Justices of the United States Supreme Court, President Clinton, President Bush, President Obama, President Biden, Vice President Harris, and my fellow citizens. The golden age of America begins right now.
All right. I'm daddy first. Let's see what Big Trump talking about, man.
From this day forward, our country will flourish and be respected again.
Turn me down, turn Trump up.
We will be the envy of every nation, and we will not allow ourselves to be taken advantage of any longer. During every
I'm gonna do what I can,
day of the
Dave. I'm gonna do what I can, bro.
administration,
Official Lamar in the
I
building.
will
Big
very
Mike in the house,
simply
man. Cam, all the people who stopped in the
America
stream today, man. I appreciate
first.
y'all for real.
Our sovereignty will be reclaimed. Our safety will be
Juicy
restored.
juice, nigga.
The scales of justice will be rebalanced. The vicious, violent, and unfair weaponization of the Justice Department and our government will end. And our top priority will be to create a nation that is proud, prosperous, and free. America will soon be greater.
I see you, Abe, in the comments on YouTube, man. I appreciate you. YouTube, Twitch, Instagram live right now. I appreciate y'all tapping in. Big Trump on the mic.
I return to the presidency confident and optimistic that we are at the start of a thrilling new era of national success. A tide of change is sweeping the country. Sunlight is pouring over the entire world. And America has the chance to seize this opportunity like never before. But first, we must be honest about the challenges we face. While they are plentiful, they will be annihilated by this great momentum that the world is now witnessing in the United States of America. As we gather today, our government confronts a crisis of trust. For many years, a radical and corrupt establishment has extracted power and wealth, while at the same time stumbling into a continuing catalog of catastrophic events abroad. It fails to protect our magnificent, law-abiding American citizens, but provides sanctuary and protection for dangerous criminals
There you go.
from prisons and mental institutions that have illegally entered our country from all over the world. We have a government that has given unlimited funding to the defense of foreign borders, but refuses to defend American borders or, more importantly, its own people. Our country can no longer deliver basic services in times of emergency, as recently shown by the wonderful people of North Carolina, been treated so badly. And other states who are still suffering from a hurricane that took place many months ago. Or more recently, Los Angeles, where we are watching fires.
Yeah, you about to turn on for real, Mike. I see it.
From weeks ago, without even a token of defense. They're raging through the houses and communities, even affecting some of the wealthiest and most powerful individuals in our country, some of whom are sitting here right now. They don't have a home any longer. That's interesting.
He got burned down, or the hurricane came through and took out them people's house, man. You need to, Trump need to do something about that insurance.
Do anything about it that's going to change.
Real quick, Trump, turn you down real quick. Trump, you need to do something about this fake ass insurances out here. In Florida, they say they're not covering flood. In California, they're not covering fire, man. Hey, go after these scammers, Big Trump.
It teaches our children to be ashamed of themselves in many cases, to hate our country despite the love that we try so desperately to provide to them. All of this will change starting today, and it will change very quickly.
Man, I appreciate everybody on the stream, man. We're doing numbers out here today, man. We're on YouTube, Twitch. Everybody want to see Big Trump.
My recent election is a mandate to completely and totally reverse a horrible betrayal and all of these many betrayals that have taken place, and to give the people back their faith, their wealth, their democracy, and indeed their freedom. From this moment on, America's decline is over.
They're talking about Trump part, the Biden pardon.
Destiny will no longer be denied, and we will immediately restore the integrity, competency, and loyalty of America's government. Over the past 8 years, I have been tested and challenged more than any president in our 250-year history, and I've learned a lot along the way. The journey to reclaim our republic has not been an easy one, that I can tell you. Those who wish to stop our cause have tried to take my freedom and indeed to take my life. Just a few months ago in a beautiful Pennsylvania field, an assassin's bullet ripped through my ear. But I felt then, and believe even more so now, that my life was...
I'm not saying that Trump it wasn't an assassination attempt. But what I am saying is that, bruh, I done played Call of Duty long enough to realize that, bitch, if I shoot a bitch ear, their head getting blown off. If you shoot a bitch ear, their head getting blown off, dog. But you know what? He's still here. I don't wish death on nobody.
Thank you very much. That is why each day under our administration of American patriots, we will be working to meet every crisis with dignity and power and strength.
Chat real quick.
We will move with...
Never have a iMessage group chat with an Android user. Carlos Nathan, I'm talking about you, bro.
Race, religion, color, and creed. For American citizens, January 20th, 2025 is Liberation Day.
Somebody in chat said that that right ear do look a little shorter than the left one. Yeah, that could be true. Mike Tyson could have got to him too. You never know, man.
I hope that our recent presidential election will be remembered as the greatest and most consequential election in the history of our country. As our victory showed, the entire nation is rapidly unifying behind our agenda with dramatic increases in support from virtually every element of our society, young and old, men and women, African Americans, Hispanic Americans, Asian Americans.
Black jobs.
Urban, rural, and very importantly, we had a powerful win in all 7 swing states, and the popular vote, we won by millions.
Hold on, I gotta pick up. Hold on, y'all. Big Trump talking. Hold on.
To the Black and Hispanic communities, I want to thank you for the tremendous outpouring of love and trust that you have shown me with your vote. We set records, and I will not forget it. I've heard your voices in the campaign, and I look forward to working with you in the years to come. Today is Martin Luther King Day, and his honor, this will be a great honor, but in his honor, we will strive together to make his dream a reality. We will make his dream.
Trump got to wrap this thing up, dude. I got to put my son down for a nap soon, so he got to turn this thing up, man. Trump, you got about 10 minutes with me, dog. Big Trump back. Unfortunately, Big Trump back, man. Y'all thought Kamala was gonna win, bro. If Hillary didn't break the glass ceiling, Kamala wasn't gonna do it, bro. I'm firmly resolved in my position.
America, and confidence and
in the cup
pride is soaring like never before. In everything we do, my administration will be inspired by a strong pursuit of excellence and unrelenting success. We will not forget.
I hear you. Nothing wrong with his ear. I hear you.
Constitution.
No mandate.
We will not forget our God. Can't do that.
You gotta smoke a Biden pack after this, y'all.
Today I will sign a series of historic executive orders.
Here we go. TikTok back.
Actions, we will begin the complete restoration of America and the revolution of common sense. It's all about.
I see Kamala over there looking a little upset, like, bro.
First,
I think Kamala really thinking about her speech right now. To be real, look at her. It's like I wouldn't have said none of this shit. That's what her demeanor says to me. Look at Joe, like, man, I really blew this shit. Now look at this. This is why Michelle to me needed to be there. Look at all of this. This is how politics looks every fucking day, right? You may have had, I'm gonna tell you this, in the state of Florida, you have 1,700 lobbyists, 60 of us black, maybe 10 of us solo.
This is what it looks like every day going to work in the Florida legislature. This is why Michelle needed to be there. Because if you black in the process, guess what? You need to support your man. I don't care about none of this shit right now.
Process of returning
I don't care about none of that shit you're in your feelings. You in politics, baby. Take that shit out. You should have told us to be ghetto from the jump. Don't tell us again to take the high road if we're going to leave our man out here stuck. Our man Barack out here stuck by his damn self right now. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because you didn't want to put up with the bullshit. Guess what? Kamala is still there. We have a role to play. And if we're going to tell people to take the high road, continue to stay high. Let's not go low. That's my thing. If you're going to come for his throat, tell Trump ass he smell like a wet dog from jump. Don't wait till his second inauguration to skip it. My 2 cents though. Let's get back to Trump. Big Trump.
Under the orders I signed today, we will also be designating the cartels as foreign terrorist organizations.
This State of the Union is gonna be lit too. We're gonna be back here for the State of the Union too. Don't worry. I'm thinking all this clapping. I just need to find a consistent day that I can stream. Then we're gonna be out here every day that's streaming. You know, just jump on. You know what I'm saying?
98.
Big Trump back.
I will direct our government
what we doing,
use
man?
the full and immense power
Immigration,
of federal and state law enforcement to
black
eliminate
jobs
the
coming.
presence of all foreign gangs and criminal networks, bringing devastating crime to U.S. soil, including our cities and inner cities. As Commander-in-Chief, I have no higher responsibility than to defend our country from threats and invasions, and that is exactly what I am going to do. We will do it at a level that nobody's ever seen before. Next, I will direct all members of my cabinet to marshal the vast powers at their disposal to defeat what was
Bible scriptures in my YouTube chat. I support it.
Rapidly bring down costs and prices.
They put Isaiah 42. Somebody put Isaiah 42, 6 and 9 on the chat. Hold on. Big Nathan calling me. Carlos.
I will also declare a national energy emergency.
What up, bro?
We will drill, baby, drill. America will be a manufacturing nation once again, and we have something that no other manufacturing nation will ever have, the largest amount of oil and gas of any country on earth, and we are going to use it. We will bring prices down, fill our strategic reserves up again, right to the top, and export American energy all over the world. We will be a rich nation again, and it is that liquid gold under our feet that will help to do it. With my actions today, we will end the Green New Deal and we will revoke the electric vehicle mandate, saving our auto industry and keeping my sacred pledge to our great American auto workers. In other words, you'll be able to buy the car of your choice. We will build automobiles in America again at a rate that nobody could have dreamt possible just a few years ago. And thank you to the auto workers of our nation for your inspiring vote of confidence. We did tremendously with their vote. I will immediately begin the overhaul of our trade system to protect American workers and families.
My bad.
Instead of
my dog just told me he coming over to the iPhone, man. He giving up the Android game, man. Hey, Trump is winning, okay? Big Trump winning. Made my dog switch from Android over to iPhone on Inauguration Day, Drum Major for Justice Day, National Championship Day, man. I just want to celebrate that real quick. Back to Big Trump.
The External Revenue Service to collect all tariffs, duties, and revenues, it will be massive amounts of money pouring into our treasury, coming from foreign sources. The American dream will soon be back and thriving like never before. To restore competence and effectiveness to our federal government, my administration will establish the brand new Department of Government Efficiency.
Doge.
What's crypto doing right now, man? Somebody check CoinMarketCap. What is crypto doing right now? I heard Bitcoin was at an all-time high this morning.
After years and years of illegal and unconstitutional federal efforts to restrict free expression, I will also sign an executive order to immediately stop all government censorship and bring back free speech to America.
Oh, that's why Zuckerberg and them did that. Okay. It must have been an inside conversation. Yeah, Biden and them can't stand up for none of that. Look at this. This is why Brock needed the support, bro. I don't care nothing about what y'all talk about. Don't let a black woman, whatever, right, bro. This is why Brock needed that support right here, bro.
The immense power of the state be weaponized to persecute political opponents. Something I know something about. We will not allow that to happen. It will not happen again. Under my leadership, we will restore fair, equal, and impartial justice under the constitutional rule of law.
Okay, talking 777. I feel you, brother. I'm just not to the point of
law and order back to our cities.
I'm just not to the point of I'm just gonna hate Trump just to hate Trump. I'm not excusing the bullshit. I'm just solution based, bro. He's gonna be the president regardless. I still got other shit to do. We gotta work together some kind of way.
Race and gender into every aspect of public and private life. We will forge a society that is colorblind and
laptop about to die.
based.
Luckily, I got two computers.
As of today,
Something had to do with gender. All I heard was male and female.
this week I will reinstate any service members who were unjustly expelled from our military for objecting to the COVID vaccine mandate with full back pay.
They giving full back pay? I lost a job too, Trump. Big Trump, I need a stimmy. They kicked me out of my job. They told me I couldn't come back. I need that stimulus and that payback, baby.
Our warriors from being subjected to radical political theories and social experiments while on duty. It's going to end immediately.
Here they go.
Our armed forces will be freed to focus on their sole.
Hey, real quick, I'm not going to cut the stream off, but what I am going to do is put my son down for his nap. Y'all know Big POTUS, he's a sleep schedule baby. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the stream up, let y'all finish watching. I will be back to give my 2 cents again. If you missed the stream earlier, parts of it, I'm not canceling Nelly. I'm not canceling Snoop. I'm not canceling Rick Ross unless we canceling Roland Martin, D.L. Hughley, Jeff Johnson, Shaun King, and every other black person out here, Ben Crump included, who is poverty pimping off our people. But either way, let me go get my son together. Stay on the stream. Make sure you like, subscribe for more. And if you could, drop some times in the chat when you think I should actually like have a regular show. I'm thinking like a Friday at 9:30 in the morning, or Tuesday at 9:30, or maybe a noon. It could be an evening type vibe. It have to be 9:30, either 9:30 in the morning, 9:30 at night. But drop something in the chat. Let me know the best time you think as I try to work my schedule around being more consistent with this content. But back to Big Trump. Let me put my son back down. But y'all enjoy for now, man. I'll be back.
My proudest legacy will be that of a peacemaker and unifier. That's what I want to be, a peacemaker and a unifier. I'm pleased to say that as of yesterday, one day before I assumed office, the hostages in the Middle East are coming back home to their families. Thank you. America will reclaim its rightful place as the greatest, most powerful, most respected nation on earth. inspiring the awe and admiration of the entire world. A short time from now, we are going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, and we will restore the name of a great president, William McKinley, to Mount McKinley, where it should be and where it belongs. President McKinley made our country very rich through tariffs and through talent. He was a natural businessman and gave Teddy Roosevelt the money for many of the great things he did, including the Panama Canal, which has foolishly been given to the country of Panama after the United States. The United States, I mean, think of this, spent more money than ever spent on a project before and lost 38,000 lives in the building of the Panama Canal. We have been treated very badly from this foolish gift that should have never been made, and Panama's promise to us has been broken. The purpose of our deal and the spirit of our treaty has been totally violated. American ships are being severely overcharged and not treated fairly in any way, shape, or form, and that includes the United States Navy. And above all, China is operating the Panama Canal, and we didn't give it to China, we gave it to Panama, and we're taking it back. Above all, my message to Americans today is that it is time for us to once again act with courage, vigor, and the vitality of history's greatest civilization. So as we liberate our nation, we will lead it to new heights of victory and success. We will not be deterred. Together we will end the chronic disease epidemic and keep our children safe, healthy, and disease-free. The United States will once again.
My name is Cecilia. I'm a mom of 2 girls, a psychologist, and I choose to transform my PBC treatment journey with iCurvo.
For people like Cecilia who need more from their PBC treatment, adding iCurvo can help. iCurvo is a prescription medicine used to treat PBC in adults. iCurvo can cause serious side effects, including muscle injury or muscle pain, bone fractures, and worsening liver problems. Stop taking iCurvo if you have any allergic reactions. Tell your doctor if you experience a serious reaction to iCurvo. Taking iCurvo may increase your risk of gallstones. Before taking iCurvo, tell your doctor if you have advanced liver disease, are pregnant, or may become pregnant. iCurvo can harm your unborn baby. See full prescribing information at iCurvo.com.
Hear my story and learn more about the iCurvo effect at iCurvo.com.
Nation is more ambitious than any other. There's no nation like our nation. Americans are explorers, builders, innovators, entrepreneurs, and pioneers. The spirit of the frontier is written into our hearts. The call of the next great adventure resounds from within our souls. Our American ancestors turned a small group of colonies on the edge of a vast continent into a mighty republic of the most extraordinary citizens on earth. No one comes close. Americans pushed thousands of miles through a rugged land of untamed wilderness. They crossed deserts, scaled mountains, braved untold dangers, won the Wild West, ended slavery, rescued millions from tyranny, lifted billions from poverty, harnessed electricity, split the atom, launched mankind into the heavens, and put the universe of human knowledge into the palm of the human hand. If we work together, there is nothing we cannot do and no dream we cannot achieve. Many people thought it was impossible for me to stage such a historic political comeback. But as you see today, here I am. The American people have spoken. I stand before you now as proof that you should never believe that something is impossible to do. In America, the impossible is what we do best. From New York to Los Angeles, from Philadelphia to Phoenix, from Chicago to Miami, from Houston to right here in Washington, D.C., our country was forged and built by the generations of patriots who gave everything they had for our rights and for our freedom. They were farmers and soldiers, cowboys and factory workers, steel workers and coal miners, police officers and pioneers who pushed onward, marched forward, and let no obstacle defeat their spirit or their pride. Together they laid down the railroads, raised up the skyscrapers, built great highways, won 2 world wars, defeated fascism and communism, and triumphed over every single challenge that they faced. After all we have been through together, we stand on the verge of the 4 greatest years in American history. With your help, we will restore America's promise, and we will rebuild the nation that we love, and we love it so much. We are one people, one family, and one glorious nation under God. So to every parent who dreams for their child, and every child who dreams for their future, I am with you, I will fight for you, and I will win for you. We are going to win like never before. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. In recent years, our nation has suffered greatly, but we are going to bring it back and make it great again, greater than ever before. We will be a nation like no other, full of compassion, courage, and exceptionalism. Our power will stop all wars and bring a new spirit of unity to a world that has been angry, violent, and totally unpredictable. America will be respected again and admired again, including by people of religion, faith, and goodwill. We will be prosperous. We will be proud. We will be strong, and we will win like never before. We will not be conquered. We will not be intimidated. We will not be broken, and we will not fail. From this day on, the United States of America will be a free, sovereign, and independent nation. We will stand bravely. We will live proudly. We will dream boldly, and nothing will stand in our way because we are Americans. The future is ours, and our golden age has just begun. Thank you. God bless America. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, performing America the Beautiful, please welcome the Armed Forces Chorus and Carrie Underwood.
help me out here. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Ladies and gentlemen, Senator Fisher will now introduce the benediction clergy.
I now call on Rabbi Ari Berman, Pastor Lorenzo Sewell, and Reverend Frank Mund to provide prayers of benediction.
Let us pray. Almighty God, your prophet Jeremiah walked the streets of Jerusalem and blessed its inhabitants with the Hebrew words, Baruch HaGever Asher Yiftach BaHashem. Blessed is the one who trusts in God. Thousands of years later, this great nation, which adopted these words as its motto, "In God we trust," stands at a moment of historic opportunity. Americans are searching for meaning. Our merciful Father, help us rise to meet this moment. Bless President Donald J. Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance with the strength and courage to choose the right and the good. Unite us around our foundational biblical values of life and liberty, of service and sacrifice, and especially of faith and morality, which George Washington called the indispensable support of American prosperity. Guide our schools and college campuses, which have been experiencing such unrest, to inspire the next generation to pair progress with purpose, knowledge with wisdom, and truth with virtue. Hear the cry of the hostages, both American and Israeli, whose pain our president so acutely feels. We are so thankful for the 3 young women who yesterday returned home, and pray that the next 4 years brings peace to Israel and throughout the Middle East. Almighty God, grant all Americans the opportunity to realize our shared dream of a life filled with peace and plenty, health and happiness, compassion and contribution. Stir within us the confidence to rise to this moment. For while we trust in God, God's trust is in us, the American people. America is called to greatness.
Feel like I missed the rest of Trump's speech. I'm back though. I appreciate y'all tapping in. Evening is better. Cindy, I appreciate that. That follow up. If you missed any parts of it, I had to put little man down for a nap, man. So I'm back, but we've been watching the Trump inauguration. Don't know what I missed after immigration, to be honest. I know that he had a lot of things. He's going to roll out. Executive orders coming today. Hold on. Wife calling. Hey, babe. Yeah, he be. He always be saying that. Like, he sat on the toilet for a minute. He be bullshitting. I'll give him 2 minutes. But, man, these kids, these toddlers be crazy, bro. Oh, let's see what this brother talking about.
We would fulfill the true meaning of our creed, that we hold these truths to be self-evident.
That's the brother they need to cancel.
All men
They're talking about canceling anybody. Cancel that brother.
We pray that you use our president, that we will live in a nation.
Appreciate everybody tapping in, man. YouTube all the way through.
Skin, but by the content
TikTok,
of
Twitch.
Our character. Heavenly Father, in the name of Jesus, we are so grateful today.
Dwayne, appreciate you tapping in the stream, brother. Congrats to President Trump for what it is. Congrats to America, man. We're gonna make it work one way or another.
Sweet liberty of thee I sing.
I know this brother ain't trying to
where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside. Let freedom ring, and because America is called to be a great nation, we believe that you will make this come true. So let freedom ring. From the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire, let freedom ring. Or from the mighty mountains of New York, let freedom ring. From the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania, let freedom ring. From the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado, let freedom ring. From the curvaceous hilltops of California, but God, we're asking you not only that, let freedom ring from Stone Mountain, Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill.
They gonna cancel this brother. You trying to sound like Dr. King on Dr. King Day. I'm not attacking this brother personally. I'm just giving you what the narrative is. They're trying to cancel Snoop Dogg. They're trying to cancel Nelly. They're going to find this brother too. I don't care what his situation is. They're going to find his brother and they're going to cancel him too, because they're trying to cancel Rick Ross, Snoop Dogg, Nelly, and Soulja Boy. And Rick Ross is the only one that has had a hit in the past 3 years.
Thank you, God Almighty. We are free at last. If you believe where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. Come on, put your hands together and give your great God.
See, this is what I'm talking about, why Michelle needed to be there. Because Michelle and Barack would have had some jokes about this brother. But she ain't there, my girl. Go back to the juicy juice, man. Elon back there fake clapping. Elon, do you know what a prayer clap look like, bruh?
Almighty and eternal God, we gather here today in reverence, joined in our shared hopes and dreams for our beloved nation. In this sacred moment of the inauguration of President Donald J. Trump and Vice President J.
Man, listen.
We turn our
I got, the man reenacting Martin Luther King.
Abundant blessings upon
absolutely crazy on that coon stuff, bruh. That's like when Byron Donalds, they say, called this man Daddy Trump. Daddy's back. Byron, hold on. Byron, don't you ever in your life call another white man daddy, bruh. What's wrong with you, bruh? Like, I don't know what kind of Lakers fan you are, but how you get here on TV and talk to another white man daddy? Did you have your father? Yo, listen, I have a son. If my son called another man daddy, I would slap the shit out of him, bro. You need somebody to slap the shit out of you, Byron. And I love you, bro. But don't never do that shit, bro. Don't do doing that cool shit, bro. You better than that, bro. They still got commercials on here? They probably had the commercials on while I was putting little man to sleep. It's okay. We're going back to it.
For those whom they represent. May they be beacons of hope in times of uncertainty and prophetic voices in defending the dignity of all created life. We pray for a spirit of collaboration to flourish in our government and across our nation, fostering an environment
Appreciate the
where
subs on Twitch and
heartfelt
YouTube, man.
listening will prevail over
Appreciate the
division
love on
or
Twitch and
discord.
YouTube, TikTok
May
as
each
well.
decision made by our
Getting a lot of
president
love
and
on
vice
TikTok. About
president
1,000 loves, man. Appreciate
reflect
y'all,
the
man.
values of justice and peace. As we embark on this new chapter,
Quietly, Barron, the one we got to watch out for. I know y'all ain't coming to the stream to hear no prayer. Barron is the one who I think is going to sit back here in 20 years from now. He's going to be the one we got to watch out for. Now, I could probably see Barron. My son will be too young. He'll be like 23. So he'll need like another 22 years. So after Barron serves as president, maybe 16 years after that, my son will come in as president and, you know, really help right the ship. But hopefully we get the politics out of this bullshit, bro. Even though it's politics, you got to get the partisan politics out of the shit, because that's what's really hurting the people. It's too far right, too far left with the nonsense, and nobody wants to really deal with the issues, right? So now we get to a point of, we've had Trump, we've had Biden, we've had some issues between both administrations. Immigration was a thing before Trump got in. Immigration is going to be a thing when he's coming back in, right? So realistically, in 4 years, 3.5 years for the next presidential election, right? Immigration shouldn't be an issue, right? Inflation shouldn't be an issue. Immigration shouldn't be an issue. School choice, none of this stuff should be an issue in 4 years. It will get to a point of nobody will have issues. But I see politically, I think this may be the best part of this administration, because this is when the infighting starts to happen. After all these executive orders get signed, after all the pomp and circumstance of where this is, and these long prayers, look at Kamala's face right now. She's ready to go, right? You can't see it on the vertical, but if you're on YouTube or Twitch on the landscape mode, you see Kamala's face right now. But let me slide over a little bit. Y'all see it? There she go. Nice little adjustment right there. She read, hey, this is the longest prayer. I'm about to fall asleep. This is like that Thanksgiving prayer. Like, can we eat now? But she ready to go. I think this may be like the best part of the administration, only because the tight numbers in the House and the Senate, right? I think it's maybe a 2-vote really swing, where you're going to have something that not only talks to the super conservatives, but those 2 voters that are needed. It may be like 5 senators that control all of Trump's stuff right now. So what I see in the next 100 days, Trump calling out some of these political members who aren't supporting his agenda, guaranteeing to primary some of them. And I can also see the frustration being pointed at the Democrats, because I see the Democrats working with some of these Republicans to stop some of Trump's agenda. But the biggest thing to me is insurance, the environment, jobs, right? Insurance, because of California and these hurricanes, that's an issue. You can't just administrate this thing away. It has to be some major conversation and discussions. I think TikTok is really a distraction for what's really able to be done. Again, if you were on the stream earlier, you heard me say, for 80 plus years, slavery was the biggest thing in America. It wasn't healthcare, it wasn't gun rights, it wasn't gun reform, it wasn't transports, it wasn't inflation. It was slave states versus free states. And for 80 years, Congress couldn't even prioritize if we were going to be a country that believed in slavery or not, right? So as states decided to say, you know what, I have a slave in Alabama, I have a slave in Georgia, they decided to go to Kentucky, a free state, and all of a sudden I'm going to get my property, and now you're going to claim your property. Congress had that battle for 80 years. And the life expectancy wasn't as long as it is today. So imagine you living maybe 40, 50 years and you having the turnover 3-4 times in those 80 years, right? You didn't prioritize anything. So for Congress to prioritize banning TikTok, which, hit CapCut as well, I think that opens up the bigger conversation of saying, okay, if Congress can act and move on this, that means Congress can act and move on a lot of shit, right? How do we at least get to a point of Congress acting on stuff that we really want to be prioritized in our communities, right? Whether you black, white, Hispanic, whatever. But the bigger thing is getting out the emotions of politics. You have to be sensible. You have to have a plan. You got to be some strategy. We can't just sit here and say, you know what, Kamala Harris gonna come in and she gonna win and she's gonna change everything. Because guess what? She didn't win. Now Trump's in, right? Trump's in. He's gonna pass his agenda. He has Congress. He has the White House. He has the Supreme Court. How do we as society collectively say, okay, cool, if you're on the opposite side of this, how do we make it make sense? How do we actually get something out of this administration? But some people don't want anything. They just want to pray it away. They're hoping that in the next 2.5 years, 2 years, that they can win back either the House or the Senate. How are we going to do it with no plan? Because every Democrat I've talked to so far has basically said, and I think Trump wrapping up here, every Democrat I've talked to, yeah, there we go. Every Democrat I've talked to in the state of Florida, and not just state of Florida, excuse me. Every Democrat I've talked to has basically said, you know what, we need to rebrand and refocus what we're doing, right? And the major part of that is, we got to rebrand and refocus what we're doing and get back to the basics. And I think the basics of the party right now are the issues people care about. Let me switch this over for my vertical. Wait. There we go. We need to talk about issues people care about. Now, I know that, again, collectively, as I wrap this stream up, I want to let it be known that I'm not agreeing with canceling Snoop Dogg, canceling Nelly, or canceling Rick Ross or Soulja Boy, right? Because the same energy that we want to cancel them with, we need to cancel Roland Martin, D.L. Hughley, Jeff Johnson, Shaun King, and attorney Benjamin Crump for the bullshit, right? Again, remember, Ben Crump brought 50 Cent to the U.S. Capitol, U.S. Congress, to talk about entertainment and liquor laws. And when they pressed him about who you're going to be supporting, 50 Cent said, you know what, probably Trump, because he relates to the people because of the RICO cases, right? Ben Crump sat there with his panties in a bunch because he's like, oh, no, you're supposed to say Biden. No, you can't sit here and cancel 50. They're not going to do it because guess what? You're not going to stop watching Power. You're not going to stop sitting here watching any show that 50 Cent puts out. He could put out music. Nobody's going to listen to his music, right? Unless it's a big, rich town. That's the only shit people listening to. So collectively, there's a movement in the black culture, the hip hop culture now say, oh, you know, we're going to do it like Chrisette Michele. Chrisette Michele got canceled for performing for Trump in 2016. We're going to cancel Snoop. We're going to cancel Nelly. We're going to cancel Ross. That's not happening because you're not canceling fucking Roland Martin ass. Roland Martin been telling y'all about Project 2025. He been telling you George W. Bush was racist. He been telling you all this shit since he was on this fucking Tom Jordan morning show. And all he did is put on the ascot and dashiki. And all of a sudden y'all thinking that he's preaching some real shit. He's not preaching nothing but bullshit to y'all, right? Because the reality of it is when you work in politics, when you see the shit, when you're in it, you're not emotionally tied to it, as emotionally charged to it as y'all are. Right. And what the poverty pimps like Ben Crump and Roland Martin and D.L. Hughley like to do are basically saying, you know what, I didn't research Kamala Harris, but I'm going to talk negative about her. And then I'm going to go to the DNC and apologize for never even going to Google, as if Google charges for that information. You were purposely ignorant. Roland Martin is purposely poverty pimping, like Shaun King, like Ben Crump. And what we need to do is remove those black folks from the narrative as well. Because if we're going to cancel Nelly, we're going to cancel Snoop. We're going to cancel all these people, put Roland Martin, fat ass, put Jeff Johnson, put Jamal Bryant, put everybody. Because how you a pastor and you a pimp? How you pastor and you sleeping with your parishioners, Jamal Bryant? Like, what the fuck are we doing? I'm not going to sit here and listen to niggas that don't know politics tell me about politics, right? I don't care that Trump won. What I care about is, guess what? We got to find a way to win. We got to find a way to survive as a people and make shit happen. But I'm not with the emotional charged nonsense of, you know, when they go low, we go high. No, when they go low, you tell their ass they smell like fucking wet dog. Okay? When they go low, you go for the fucking jugular. You take out their meniscus, you grab them by the cankles, and you flip their bitch ass over. I don't agree with Michelle leaving Barack Obama stuck in this sea full of white folks at this inauguration, right? It is what it is. I think you should stand by your man in that time and situation. But again, you can't tell a black woman what to do. I've learned that on my TikTok as they lit my ass up on Saturday, Sunday. But at the end of the day, big Trump back. Y'all better have a plan for it, because if you really thought again, and I've said it 100 times on this stream already, if you really thought Kamala was going to win, then you just delusional as shit. And there's nothing against her. It's nothing against black women. It's a fact of the reality of the situation is, if that glass ceiling was going to be broken, Hillary Clinton would have did it. And there's no way America's going to sit here and tell me 8-9 years ago that we weren't ready for Hillary Clinton. And all of a sudden we're going to get a biracial former attorney general, U.S. senator from California, who identifies as black and went to Howard and is a member of Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. And we're all of a sudden going to be able to win the presidency in the White House. Because there are a lot of black folks in America who are looking forward to celebrating Dr. Martin Luther King Day and having a black woman being sworn in as president. And because they were so blind to the reality of what's out there, they were blind to the reality of their campaign narrative was shit. We were blind to the reality of, damn, we can't afford to make our ends meet, but we're going to vote for somebody just because she's black. They can't wrap their mind around the fact of, hey, we're going to skip watching the inauguration. We're going to watch Food Network and go get gas and do something else. We're going to watch Al Sharpton and some other shit instead of watching the inauguration. As if that's going to stop the fucking inauguration in the first place. They're trying to assassinate this man and he still lived. If you didn't know that was going to energize the base and shit, you blind to the bullshit for real. But as I realize, collectively, if we're going to cancel anybody, we need to cancel everybody. But I'm not going to go back and forth with that. I think I've said enough on the stream. I appreciate y'all tapping in today. Hold on. They are garbage. She got destroyed, yeah. Yeah, calling Trump supporters garbage was a wonderful look. I think that when you have, like, when Hillary called them deplorable in 2016, I'm sitting here like, bruh, are y'all dumb? They're voters. They're people. Why would you talk about people, Americans, humans like that? Humans are deplorable? It doesn't make sense. They are garbage. Honestly, that's stupid. Yes, I think that the whole narrative, where's the president? I think the whole narrative of black, Democrat, black, you got to vote for this. I think it's nonsense, bro. It's complete nonsense. And at the end of the day, as an operative in this state, I'm in the state of Florida. I'm a lobbyist. I've done it 15 years. The first time here for what it is, right? I just don't buy everything's racist. Everything's this, the white supremacist piece. And this is another thing. I'm about to sign off in a minute though, right? The Central Park 5 happened in like the 80s. Trump was a figure in the hip hop rap culture throughout the 90s and early 2000s. If we're going to cancel Roland Martin, or if we're going to cancel, who is it? Rick Ross, Snoop Dogg, and Nelly? Cancel Jay-Z. Because he said he's staying at the Trump International annually, right? What's up, Eric Kiva, appreciate that, man. I am having a good day. It's Dr. King Day, a drum major for Justice Day, the inauguration day. Big Trump is back, and we have the national championship tonight with Notre Dame and not Texas, Ohio State. Two of the teams that I think that are historical in the aspect of college football, but I'm not a Notre Dame fan. I'm a USC fan, so go Buckeyes. Anyway, I just don't buy the narrative of you cancel people just to cancel people. And them supporting these black artists, supporting these people are good. They got to feed their families and their pockets for what it is. Nelly said he didn't do it for money. He did it because his people serve the country. Big dog back in the office. Trump is an OG. Yeah, Trump an OG, man. Trump is a gangster for real. I think politics is one of the most gangster professions out there, because this is one of the only ones where you can talk shit to people all any kind of way, and you'll go to jail if you put your hands on them, right? This is one of those gangster, disrespectful ass jobs, but it is what it is. To collectively, real quick, if you're on YouTube, please subscribe, like the channel. I'm going to be knocking out some more content. I think it's about 25, 30 y'all here. I appreciate that. I honestly didn't think that this stream would get there, and I'll make sure I post a whole stream for y'all to check out. I'll have the whatever posted later. But regardless, I just feel that black people, black culture, we need to be more involved outside of the talking heads that we have in our culture, right? And my biggest thing, again, if you pay attention to the channel, you follow me since the election, I got pissed off because they kept talking about black men voting for Trump, voting against Kamala Harris, black men this, black men that. And I'm like, bruh, I'm a black man in the legislative process, and I never see none of y'all Negroes until it's time to have something controversial brought up. Banning history, banning books. And that's the only time y'all want to come up. But when it's talking about healthcare, when we're talking about abortion rights, when we're talking about
educating our kids. None of these people have anything to say. And that's the problem I have, because if you really cared, you wouldn't placate the bullshit to people. You would actually care and get things done. And we're about to push 2 hours. I'm gonna try to end this right on 2 hours. So let me do my final call here, right? The benediction, if anything. I think this is only the beginning of where this country is actually gonna be, right? I think Ross said, I'm like something paraphrasing here, you got to destroy it. You're not mad Trump won. You got to destroy it before you rebuild. And that's kind of where we were last time. But we also realized that we were a country that we're still split. We're a country that was split by partisan politics. We're a country that's split by race, by sexism, by genderism, ageism, a whole lot of isms. But if we're going to be involved politically, we got to let some of those isms and the emotions of the shit go, right? Joe and Jill, they're doing their thing. I think this is a send-off. We're going to see the send-off here. Let me straighten this out for people who are still tapped in. They're doing a send-off here with Joe and Air Force One. Joe about to leave. Let me see what these people talking about. Oh, ain't nothing but helicopter fans. But Joe's about to go. It's been a great ride. Let me sidebar real quick. Joe Biden, thank you for your service to America, man. Joe Biden, thank you for your service in the U.S. Senate. Thank you for your service, even the 94 crime bill. I was in 4th grade when that happened, so I don't have any justification towards that. You know, I know that crack had hit the hood, and that my mother told me you ain't need to be in the streets like that, because whether it's the police, the gangs, the drugs, whatever, it was a whole nother mindset of people. So I know that Democrats, black, white, whoever, they supported the crime bill, whatever. But Joe Biden, I'm gonna salute you real quick, because you did decide to play second fiddle to Barack Obama to make sure that he could check off that box to get into the White House, because you know you always need, as they say in politics collectively, until you hire somebody white, you're not credible, right? So thank you for bringing some credibility to Barack Obama's presidency, because I think you inspired me and a lot of other people through Barack to make an impact in this politics thing, right? Also, for a fact of, wait, did the stream stop? Oh, they cut off the stream. Also, for the fact of you picking Kamala Harris, you inspired a lot of black women in America. I think if she would have won, you would have gone down as, in some people's mind, black culture at least, as one of the greatest. Hold on. These ads be trying to fuck up my contact. You go down as one of the greatest presidents in U.S. history. But it didn't happen that way. And that's okay. Doug and Kamala, love y'all, man. Have a good one, man. Wherever y'all go next, enjoy, right? But end of the day, you got to get the emotions out of politics. Joe Biden, thank you for your service. Kamala was never going to win if Hillary didn't win. Big Trump back. And you can see at the end of this, life goes on. So I don't know what else to say. Life goes on. Trump back, Biden out. I got to smoke this Biden pack. I gotta tell them, man, we got like 700 on the stream today, man. Yeah, 700 people stopped through the stream today, man. I appreciate that. Hey, Andreas, she got destroyed. You right, she did. I appreciate it. We got 800 people came through on YouTube today. We have about another, how many on TikTok? About 30, 50. I don't know. I want to say Instagram. We did some numbers on the gram today. I may go back regular on the gram, streaming. Well, Twitch. Twitch don't never do numbers, man. That's the one thing. Twitch don't never broadcast. To the 5 people on Twitch that came through today, man, I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. We're gonna watch Joe. We're gonna watch Joe go here, man. You gotta watch Joe get sent off here, man. Let me put some of the helicopter noises in. Trump throwing out compliments, man. I know I said a lot about you. You know I gotta do it. I gotta say what I gotta say, Joe. You know it's never personal. It's politics, baby. And that's the part where people take the politics personal, because I think it does affect them personally.
Some people. Hold on, man. Man, give it to Joe, man. Joe ain't even gonna turn around and salute. I guess not, man. Oh, he did. All right, Joe. They ain't worried about him no more. Big Trump back, man. Now we're about to get to these executive orders. It's gonna be a whole lot of changes today, man. But either way, I appreciate y'all tapping in the stream today, man. Everybody on YouTube, everybody on, they're all bloodthirsty. Stop the wars. Here go the middle finger. I appreciate you. I see him say, give him the middle finger, man. I ain't mad at you, bro. Like that's the part where I really feel that a lot of people outside of politics take it personal. They personally hate Joe Biden. They personally hate Joe Biden. They ready to fuck him up. All right. You got to understand that these people end up being friends. They vacation together. Right. And that's the part where it's like, you know, hey, they waving probably middle finger like Hassan just threw up. Right. But when you seen Trump and Obama at the funeral talking, it's like, you got to realize, bro, these people are actually friendly. The only people in politics who take this shit personal are the people that don't work in politics. And that's why I even tell my family members, respectfully, I tell my family members, like, bro, when it comes to the holidays, don't talk to me about no damn politics, bro. And the issue I have is, like, one of my father-in-law's a pastor. So I tell him one time, hey, do people ever want to talk to you about your job? You want to talk about your job? He's like, well, I was going to talk about the Lord. Bro, I know people always want to talk about Jesus. However, for a teacher, for a plumber, for people who have everyday jobs, they don't want to talk about their work when they're not in work. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Hasim, I saw that last one. I get you. People's lives are on the line. They do matter. You feel me? And I think that respectfully, if you're president and you care the most right now, or realistically, if you're in the military, if you're a senior, if you get any kind of federal benefits, of course you care who the president is. Of course you care who Congress is. The issue is there are not a lot of younger people, respectfully, that are on Medicare, Social Security, right? They don't have an inkling to care. So until we get to a point of other people who actually care, you know what I'm saying, about and talking to issues that relate to those people, we're never really going to push the needle on actual change, right? Congress is going to continue to be Congress, where it'll be partisan. People will pick their sides. They'll never really get to a solution for the people unless they talk about a TikTok ban, right? To me, 15 years in political process and in state government, at least, and I've elected members of Congress for what it is. We've hit 900 people who viewed the who viewed the stream so far on YouTube. Man, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. This is the most we've ever had on a stream. 920. I appreciate y'all tapping in with your boy, man. I think I may have did a good thumbnail. I appreciate y'all, right? But until we get to a point of people actually get out of the partisanship of politics and get down to the brass tacks, the real tacks, how things actually get done, we'll still continue to do this. Because to me, again, immigration shouldn't be an issue in 4 years. School choice shouldn't be an issue in 4 years. And a lot of the issues, inflation, the cost of living, all these things should not be issues in 4 years because Trump has the White House, Congress, and the Supreme Court. However, I am a fan of Game of Thrones, right? I do understand that too much power is deadly. But at the same time, I also realize a name that y'all should know, conservatives and Democrats, Susie Wiles. Susie Wiles is the Cersei Lannister of politics. And if you don't believe me, go ask somebody. Go ask Byron Donalds, right? Because she knows where all the bones are buried. And you know who told me that? Byron Donalds. Byron Donalds told me that Susie knows where all the bones are buried. You cannot get elected in the state of Florida unless you had to go kiss Susie Wiles' ring, right? So imagine DeSantis, Rick Scott, all these other people, and it gets to a point of she's now the chief of staff to the president. Susie Wiles aboard. But I'll tell you this, I'm gonna work on a video later. She beat Kamala Harris and Andrew Gillum the same way. The former mayor of Tallahassee, she beat their ass the same damn way. And I'm gonna tell you the secret right now. She told me, Susie Wiles told me this. I don't understand why Democrats keep putting celebrities and entertainers in the fucking elections. Why would I go listen to them, Carrie Underwood or Tim McGraw about who the fuck they're voting for, right? And it's like, damn, you're right. Why would I listen to Jay-Z, Beyonce, Roland Martin, D.L. Hughley? Why would I care about anything these people got to say? Because it gets to a point of groupthink. We think the same as a people collectively, and we say, you know what, I get it. Kamala Harris gonna win because she black. It feel like Barack Obama. No, it doesn't. Because we didn't look at any substance. We misguided the substance of what it was. And Kamala Harris got her ass beat. Joe Biden would have got his ass beat.
And the thing about it, Joe was so decrepit during that first debate in June that we know he would have got, it would have been like 90 to 100. I don't even think they would have won one state. Like Kamala Harris didn't win a whole lot of precincts. I don't even think Joe would have won anything. We about to hit 1,000 people who came through the stream so far, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm really humbled, right? I'm really, really humbled because I'll be real with you. When I started this channel, I only had 40 subs, right? And it was 40 random subs. I posted like my engagement video back in 2017. We had over 1,000 already, right? And I just let this channel sit dormant. Then I said, you know what? F it. When they started talking about black men voting, I found 100,000 black men that were voting above their normal voting rate. And I posted on it, got 10,000 views. I got like 100 subs. And I'm like, oh shit, people want to hear the content. So for me to have a random live stream that wasn't scheduled, that I'd say, hey, let me post in and see what's up and get 1,000 people here, man, I appreciate y'all. Mr. Good Citizen, I always laugh when liberals say conservatives don't support the Constitution. We're the ones who wrote the whole thing. It's a shame. I think it's the same. It's a shame reason they use celebrities in commercials because people get influenced. I get it. Yeah, I agree with some of what you say. Now, I don't know who all the conservatives were that wrote that Constitution. I mean, because I think there were some Whigs, there were some Democrats, there were some people that believed in the Republic, there were some Federalists, right? And all that put together, there's a greater notion of, okay, yes, some conservatives did have input, but I do feel that you need that balance. You feel me? I think you need that balance of Democrat and Republican so that we create policy for people. Right? Because I honestly feel the disconnect Democrats have is they're talking to people as if everybody lives in a big city. I want to go talk to somebody that lives in Dothan, Alabama, and have a policy that relates to somebody who lives in Dothan, Alabama, that somebody in LA can listen to and understand and agree with, right? And that somebody in Miami, in Arkansas, and New York, in Utah, wherever, that they can look at and say, you know what, regardless of the politics, this makes sense. I'm in the this makes sense brand of politics. I'm not in the we just got to be Democrat, we got to be black, we gotta believe in this, right? Because these are the same people who are like, yeah, we need to cancel Nelly, we need to cancel. I said it 100 times. We need to cancel Rick Ross. Bitch, go cancel Roland Martin and Ben Crump and all these other people who placate the bullshit. Cancel Angela Rye-ass, right? Cancel them because Angela Rye-ass ain't never been no real lobbyist. She ain't never passed no real legislation. She ain't never represent nobody to actually get shit done besides major tech companies. The tech companies got money, right? Go help a black nonprofit get money. Go put a constitutional amendment on the ballot. Go pass some laws. I've done it. So a bitch can't tell me that they got more experience than me talking politics. All you doing is a face. And I'm not talking B word as in Angela specifically. I mean B word as in bitch, person, noun, person, place, or thing, right? Motherfucker, I use bitch for everybody. So don't take it personal. However, I do feel that, again, collectively, we need to get out the narrative of nonsense with these people. Hold on, this is Mike Johnson speaking. I was supposed to end this stream. What Mike Johnson talking about, man?
Right now, already this morning, you can feel it around the country. We certainly felt it here.
We got over 1,000 people here on the tube, man. I'm about to hit 1,100. I'm humbled, bro. Please make sure you subscribe. I can't see if you subbed on here, but if anybody sub, man, drop it in the chat for me. Let me know that you support. I think we were around 250. Let me double check. Are we still at 250? Did I get no subscribers? Oh, 256. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate the love and support, man. Overall, I'll be real with you. I'm not gonna sit here and listen to Mike Johnson. I'm not gonna sit here and listen to Mike Johnson speak. But what I am gonna do, let me make this full face. Yeah, full face again. I want to thank y'all for tapping into the channel, man. Thank you all for supporting your boy. Everybody who came in, Robert, Mr. Good Citizen, Hasim. That middle finger had me rolling, right? But either way, man, I want to appreciate y'all tapping into the stream. I'm going to probably stream again later this week. Also dropping some more content about my week in the life as a lobbyist, so people can kind of understand what lobbyists do. I am not your Gucci wearing. I have a couple custom suits, but I'm not the custom suit Gucci wearing, Benz driving private jet. I am driving a Honda. I am the basic of the basic, letting you know what happened in this process, right? So we're gonna have a whole series. Excuse me, I'm going to release about the day in the life of a lobbyist, what lobbyists do, so you can better understand the political process, what I do and things of that nature. And
and some of the organizations I represent. But collectively, we've been on the stream about 2 hours. I appreciate y'all. If you first time here, again, subscribe. If you're into gaming, I'm a gamer as well. I'm a lobbyist and a gamer. Make sure you follow my Hip Hop Lobbyist gaming channel as well. But more than anything, I'm about to log out of the Instagram, the TikTok. My wife just hit me. You got me paying for your Audible membership? Duh. Duh, man, I ain't paying for that. I'm getting these free books. Either way, I appreciate y'all tapping in. I'm gonna have a schedule I'm gonna post on the YouTube and the Twitch so people can kind of get a normalcy of, you know, what's happening. Also, like I was saying, I'm doing my week in the life of a lobbyist so people can actually understand what lobbyists do. I know there's a lot of negativity around it, and some people would honestly actually sit back and say, damn, this brother doesn't look like what a lobbyist looks like by definition. Because if you Google it, you're not gonna see a lot of people who look like me. But either way, I appreciate y'all tapping in. I'm about to end the stream. I've been saying that for like a minute now, but it's really about to happen. I appreciate y'all. I'm out.